Hello, and welcome to AltShift, your resource for investing in startups and private company investments. My name is Sergio Soltero, and today we are talking about the top 3 new changes to regulation crowdfunding that could affect you, the investor, the most. Now, first off, we here at AltShift are aware that when Securities and Exchange Commission adopted changes to regulation crowdfunding on November 2nd, 2020, they made more than 3 changes. But we're not going to go into all of the changes that were made in this video. Instead, we've done our homework and we're confident that the 3 changes we will discuss today will have the greatest implications not only for companies raising capital online, but for you, the investor. So let's get started. Rule change number 1, new annual investment limits. The SEC increased how much investors can invest annually through regulation crowdfunding. How much was the increase? Well, if you're an accredited investor, your investment limit has been removed. Congratulations. You can now invest in regulation crowdfunding offerings as much as you see fit. For non-accredited investors, well, we're sorry, but the SEC is going to require you to do just a little bit of math to determine your annual limit. While we won't get into the calculations in this conversation, the SEC has stated that generally, the new calculation should raise the average investor's annual investment limit to just over $4,000. So, what does this mean for you? It means that you now have more buying power. If you're an investor that likes building out a well-diversified portfolio made up of several investments, or if you want to invest more money in that company you absolutely love, this rule change allows you increased participation and greater choice in crowdfunding offerings. Oh, and by the way, if you're unsure whether you're an accredited investor, we have a link below this video that will direct you to more information on the SEC's website. We've also provided a link to our annual investment limit calculator, so feel free to click on that too. All right, rule change number 2, new annual crowdfunding cap. The amount of money that companies can raise under regulation crowdfunding has increased from $1,070,000 to $5 million. While this is great news for companies, it's also great for you as an investor. The increase will mean more companies will choose to raise money from the crowd. More companies mean that you'll have more investment options and a better chance of finding a company that meets your personal investing standards. This new cap also could mean that later stage, more developed companies could begin to utilize regulation crowdfunding, bringing even more diversity and choice to you as the investor. Rule number 3, the Testing the Waters Amendment. The SEC has expanded testing the water provisions to companies raising money under regulation crowdfunding. This means that companies can do a test of their investment offering before it's official to gather early feedback and interest from investors. Companies can now determine the likelihood of success of their fundraise before they formalize their offering, saving the company time, money, and effort. But this amendment is also great for investors because it allows investors to provide crucial feedback that will help founders launch successful offerings and build the successful companies people want to invest their money in. So there you have it. The top 3 new changes to regulation crowdfunding that could affect you, the investor, the most. Now remember, these are just a few of the changes to investment crowdfunding and that have been adopted by the SEC. So stay tuned to AltShift for future newsletters, social media posts, and videos about regulation crowdfunding and other topics. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to click the links below for more information from the SEC. Until next time, I'm Sergio Soltero with AltShift. Goodbye.